Hey guys, today we are going to look at the question moving average from data stream on LeetCode. It is a popular Google question. The question says, given a stream of integers and a window size, calculate the moving average of all integers in the sliding window. So I'll try to explain the question to you first. So you will be given a stream of integers and a window size. The window is going to be a sliding window. What it means is that it's going to slide from one set of integers in that stream to another set in a continuous manner without any discrete steps taken. It's a continuous window. So what we have to do is first we need to initialize a data structure which is going to store the input stream of integers. So I would use a list here because of the fact that we can have duplicate numbers coming into the stream. So if I use a dictionary, it's not going to be easy for me to keep track of how many occurrences of the same number have occurred. So let's initialize the data structure. So self.storage is a list. Okay. Now our next method here is going to compute the moving average. It's going to compute the average of that window at that point of time. So first, whatever value is passed in as the argument in this method, we are going to first store it into our data structure. So I'm going to append that value. Now we need to compute the moving average, right? So I'm gonna check. So the main issue in this problem is that you have to maintain the size of the sliding window. You need to make sure that in your storage data structure you have the maximum amount of integers allowed in accordance with the size given. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to check for the size. So if the length of self.storage is greater than the size, so I need to do self.size. Self.size is nothing but the size. So if it's greater than that, then what we do is we are going to delete the very first element, which is nothing but the oldest element that we have in our sliding window. So we need to get rid of that and have the new element in that sliding window. So self.storage sub 0, so I need to delete it, right? So del. Okay, now what we have to return is nothing but the sum of all the elements in that storage data structure that we have divided by the length of items that we have in that list. Okay, so if there's an else part to this as well, when we are under the limit of the size for the sliding window, so there we just return what we have in the list, sum of self-storage divided by the length or the items, the number of items that we have in the list. So let me look at it again. So we have the size initialized, the data structure initialized, then we are appending the value as we see it, and then we check for the size of the list. If it's more than the allowed size, then we delete the very first element, which is nothing but the oldest one. And then we just return the sum of the elements in the list divided by the number of elements, which is nothing but the average that we want to compute. And else is nothing but when we are under the limit that we are provided, then we just return this. Let me run it. Success. Let me submit it. Success. Thank you.